Okay, hi, assalamualaikum, and a very good, should be good evening to all. Okay, so I hope everyone is healthy, is happy at home with their families. Okay, so today we are going to learn about our next topic, which is SQL, or it is also known as structural query language. Right? Okay, so this SQL uh, is a short form for structured query language, right? Meaning that it is a language, it is a statement, it is a set of instructions that we use to manage our database, right? So this is how we communicate with our database. If you want to instruct or you want to give instruction to your database, like to create a table, to create a column, we are going to use SQL, or structured query language. Alright, so okay, there are two categories of SQL, if you can see here. One is DDL, another one is DML. So DDL stands for data defining language, meaning that you want to create a database, you want to create the structure of a database, you want to create how many tables in each database, you want to give a name to the database. So the instructions that where you want to do all this creating the structure of database is under the category of defining language, data defining language, DDL. Okay, so another category of SQL is what we call as DML, or data manipulation language. So from the name, manipulation here means that how we are going to manipulate our data, how we are going to change, retrieve, maybe update or delete our data. So SQL that do all this is under the category of DML. Alright, so these are the two categories of SQL. Alright, so where should we use this SQL, or how to use? But before that, imagine you want to create a website or a system, and each website or each system, normally we will have a database where we keep all of our data. So here is where we are going to use SQL in creating our database and inserting our data. Alright, so for this subject, how you are going to use this SQL means that how you are going to code this SQL. Right, so other two ways, you can practice from online sources. There are online tutorial that where you don't need to do any setup in your PC. You just open their website, and then you are able to um, explore the SQL query. Alright, but the limitation is that maybe not all query can be supported lah. Right. Okay, another way is by using PHP, by using EasyPHP, open source development environment. Okay, and where we are going to install it in our laptop. Alright, and we are going to run it by using our command prompt. Okay, what is command prompt? This is a command prompt. So as you can see here, the background is black and it's not so fancy like this. So this is what a command prompt is. You need to know that by using command prompt, it is not very user friendly, but it is easy to install. Okay, a new or a better version or a better platform that you can use is of course Microsoft SQL Server by using the MySQL workbench, which the interface will be better but the storage might be heavier, right? Okay, so today I'm going to show you a first demo on how we can use SQL, or what is actually SQL, by using the EasyPHP and MySQL environment. Okay, so if you have any questions, you can post down. Um, uh, you can post maybe in the Google Classroom, or you can comment down here. Alright, if you have any question on the first tutorial. Okay, so let's create our first database by using MySQL. Alright, MySQL is the software that we are going to use later on. So here are the three basic things that how we can define our database. Okay, first, to create a database, the SQL syntax will be create database, and here will be our database name. Let's say you want to create a database for hospital, so create database hospital. Alright, and then the second query here is to see all the database that we have created. So the SQL query that we are going to use is show databases. So once you enter this command or this instruction, all the database in your computer will be displayed. To select a database means that we are going to use this database. Okay, we are going to use the SQL syntax, use database name. So for the very first video here, I'm going to show you how to use these three SQL query. Alright, okay, so like I said just now, I'm going to run the program from command prompt. This is a command prompt by using my SQL. So there's a bit of setting need to be done, which I already done. Okay, maybe I'll explain it in another video. Okay, so let's say here I want to create a database. Okay, let's say my database name is hospital, for example. Okay, so I add my SQL query, create database hospital. Okay, semicolon, enter. So if you can see here, query OK, one row affected, meaning that our database hospital has been created. Okay, but our database here is still empty. We do not create any table inside yet. Right, so I'm going to use the second query here, which is to show databases. Okay, show databases here means that I want to know whatever databases that has been created in this computer. Okay, by using my SQL server, by using my SQL. Right, so here if you can see, my database hospital is already inside here, and the rest here is all the existing database that is by default is created when you install my SQL query. Alright, so before I can create a table inside this database hospital, I need to tell the program that I want to use this hospital, because there are a few tables, a few database here, so I need to select which one. So what are the query I'm going to use? Here it is, use hospital. Right, so I'm going to type use hospital, database change. So for every query or for every statement that you inserted, if it's the query is no error, mean you can see all this statement will appear. Query OK, 5 rows, and database change. Alright, so database change here, meaning that we already select the database that we are going to use. In this case is hospital. Alright, okay, so thank you.